What was our other oven? Oh,
Just a normal oven, electric.
An oven that was with the house from 1999.
yeah.
Probably would have worked forever.
Yeah, it really would have.
I'm like this on everything right now.
See?
I had my washer.
Remember, next time you tell me you
No.
want to change some shit.
Next
time you tell me you want to get some pretty shit.
Hannah Jo, I told you about this. I said we have to talk about this as a family when we make decisions. Those children haven't had a Thanksgiving meal since 1997.
We still had Thanksgiving.
How was it cooked?
I had to use my in-laws' house. Her oven.
Good oven there.
I'm on the verge of remodeling my entire kitchen.
I could smell it on you down there. Like he was taking everything apart. He put in his headphone. I was like, Nick mad.
This video is brought to you by vetclaims.ai. Okay, here's the deal. If you're prior military service and you've tried to interact with the VA, you already know that it's incredibly confusing to the point that a lot of veterans don't even try to get VA compensation. And if they do, they usually end up doing it wrong, so they're underrated. Vetclaims.ai will not only help you with your initial claim, they will also help you with any appeals that you need. Now, there are a lot of companies out there that do this, but me and Zach think that this is the best company out there right now, and that's why we're letting them sponsor the channel. Why do we think they're the best? Well, they've only been in business for a little bit over a year, and in that time, they've already been endorsed by and partnered with the Purple Heart Foundation. They're founded by a veteran. They employ over 200 veterans, and in that 1 year span, they've already helped out over 18,000 veterans with their VA claims. It's also an upfront, straightforward business model. You pay them $1,250 to help you out with your VA claim, and they go in, they do it. If they don't get you an increase of at least 10%, not only will they give you your money back, they'll give you an additional $500 for wasting your time. And this is why I personally really like them. They are brutally honest about how they feel. They want to get veterans what they are owed, nothing more, nothing less. Every ad a YouTuber ever does, they get sent this big packet of talking points and information on every single ad they do. It's not actually meant for the viewer to be able to see, and I'm not even supposed to read you this right now, but I'm going to go ahead and read you something directly from their packet. We will not help anyone game the system, and we will not lead a vet into faking the funk or get a higher rating, nor will we push a veteran towards filing false claims. Plenty of other services do this. That's not us. So if you feel that you have a legitimate service-related condition that has not yet been rated by the VA or that you feel has been underrated by the VA, I would highly recommend checking out vetclaims.ai. On the flip side of that, if you're just trying to game the system and you know that, I don't recommend you go to these guys because they legitimately might tell you to go fuck yourself. Anyways, if you want to check them out, I'll have a link in the description down below. Let's get back to the show.
And welcome back to your favorite podcast, the Underwhelming Podcast. I am the veteran with the sign, your favorite veteran with the sign, joined as always by my alpha of amps, the fat electrician. He's happy as always. And the one, the only, Miss Delete Me, Hannah Jo.
Look at this. Watch nerd.
The watch guy's not going to figure out what that watch is.
Oh.
Hold it. Give him a shot. Give him a solid shot.
Well, now he's gonna.
Oh, damn. That's why I wanted to make it a secret, or like have him really like think.
A secret? You said, hey, watch nerd.
Not a secret. I really wanted him to really work for it.
Well, here you are. And no matter what happens, this episode stays. You've done this a few times.
Every time you're like, I don't want to do it. Don't put it up.
Don't put it up. We record, we edit. It's incredible. Everyone loves it. We have a good time. And right when Flux pressing publish, you go, Nick, I said no. This is it.
That's hearsay. So.
It's not hearsay. It's what Hannah says.
Okay, well, maybe I'm getting a little bit comfortable.
Yeah. It's a good time. We're here in your home, new studio. Loving it.
Thanks, you stole it.
I mean, did we steal it?
Took over it.
Tactically acquired. It was tactically acquired. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't steal it. We're borrowing it indefinitely for a long time.
Okay.
Breaking it in.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Tell me you don't like all these lights and stuff, these camera angles?
Yeah, it's nice. Boss did a very good job.
Thank you.
He's incredible at this stuff. Like, he's the best at it. I never know what he's doing. I never touch anything because it scares me. That's my truth.
Yep. And I really don't want to see Nick like get a freaking heart attack because the button was pushed wrong and the setting is off and the
That's so Nick.
like I told you, I can feel the heat. Nick is just fuming.
I'm
He
waiting.
wants to be happy. But he's fuming.
He
No, I
wants to
don't.
be happy.
I
You want
like
to talk
being
about
angry.
it?
No.
You don't want to talk about it?
No.
Okay. It's not my fault.
My oven's still broken. I'm still pissed.
I could send Blaz the video.
Fucking Whirlpool. Whirlpool's like, sells me a broken oven. It breaks the day before Thanksgiving, so I don't get to make Thanksgiving dinner at my fucking house.
You
Then
don't.
I call them. And I don't get to watch my wife complain about making Thanksgiving dinner at my house.
Thank you.
Okay, I fixed it.
Thank you.
So that doesn't happen. And then they're like, we'll order you the new parts. I'm like, cool. How long does that take? Well, these parts are back ordered. Cool. How long does that take? We don't know. All right, dope. So I wait a month. Christmas rolls around. It's like a week before Christmas. I'm like, where the fuck are these parts? And they're like, we don't know. I'm like, okay, so what do I do? They're like, fucking not have an oven? I'm like, great, perfect, okay. What are the part numbers that you guys ordered? I'm going to see if I can find them. And they give me the part numbers. I get on the internet on a parts warehouse, not like aftermarket parts. I don't even know if they make aftermarket oven parts. They don't. Whatever. I bought parts made by Whirlpool for this KitchenAid fucking oven. And that's the brand that owns KitchenAid. So like they're the right parts. They're like $1,500 for these two parts. I order them. They get in today, right? And then I call Whirlpool and I'm like, hey, you guys don't have the parts, but you sold the parts to a parts warehouse. I bought them. Can your tech come install them? No. Our tech can only install them if you get the parts directly from us. To which I said, why didn't you tell me that when I told you on the phone I was going to order the parts myself and see if I could find them? Well, I'm not sure. I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
So that happened.
Have you heard the company TaskRabbit?
He is the king rabbit of Iowa. He tasks all the rabbits of Iowa.
Yeah, I wonder what that looks like.
I'm an
out here.
electrician. I put the fucking parts in. Okay,
Oh.
I did it. Like, it's not complicated. It's 16 screws, and then you unplug the plugs and plug them back into the same fucking spot. Like, it's not difficult. It's just the fucking fact.
The principle.
Like, it's fine for me because I'm an electrician, but like, I fucking told you I was going to order the parts to see if I could find them since you guys can't.
Yeah.
And you didn't tell me, oh, we're not going to fucking fix it and send the guy out. And it's like, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
You know what I mean? Like, it's
And
been
it's
been
not a-
6 weeks without a fucking oven in my house.
I saw the part. It's not like
Mhm.
a canister.
No, it's a fucking motherboard for a computer.
It's
Oh.
literally like all computers. I had a similar experience. Remember, my oven was broken for like
Yeah.
2 months. The one control panel, which is what you replaced, they're like, yeah, we don't have that. For like 2 months, we didn't have any solution. And the only solution was maybe this part, when we get it, will work, or you got to change out everything.
So that's what just happened. I installed these two new parts. Well, one of the two parts, it was the motherboard and then the whole display screen where that little touch screen is.
Mhm.
That wasn't working. So the tech literally couldn't see any of the trouble codes that were getting thrown up because the fucking screen didn't work. So we needed to get the new screen and the motherboard just to get the screen to work. Well, now it's throwing up another error code. So there's another fucking part that I need. So I called them and I'm like, hey, I installed the fucking parts myself, but it's throwing up an error code. Can you tell me what other part I need for it? And they're like, yeah, we'll call you back. Blah, blah, blah. Because, apparently the technician still can't fucking come out because I'm the one that installed the fucking parts now. It's like, what are we doing here?
What are we doing here? Haven't we solved ovens?
No, apparently not.
No, we have solved them. They don't need to be like laptops with like
What was our other oven? Oh,
just a normal oven,
It's
electric.
fucking an oven that was with the house from 1999
yeah.
probably would have worked forever.
Yeah, it really would have.
I'm like this on everything right now.
See?
I had my
This-
washer.
Remember, next time you tell me you
No.
want to change some
I
shit.
literally-
Next time you tell me you want to get some pretty shit.
Hannah
wanted to
Joe, I
match the
told you
appliance.
about this. I said we have to talk about this as a family when we make decisions. Those children haven't had a Thanksgiving meal since 1997.
We still had Thanksgiving.
How was it cooked?
I had to use my in-laws' house. Her oven.
Good oven there.
Mhm.
Is it like a dial? I mean, what do you, does it have dials, normal things?
I'm on the verge of remodeling my entire kitchen.
I could smell it on you down
Just-
there. Like he was taking everything apart. He put in his headphone. I was like, Nick mad.
I'm on the verge of remodeling that entire kitchen just so I can buy one of those like $10,000 ovens that look like they're from the 1930s. Have
Yes.
you seen those?
Yeah, my friend Alex has it.
Like, I'm gonna, just because it's just fucking knobs and a gas line.
Mm-hmm.
It's all I fucking want.
He loves it. It's an Italian oven.
That's
And
what we got. On ours.
He's a chef. It's perfect. All you have to do is you got to open the oven when you turn it on because the gas builds, and that's it.
Fun fact about Italians.
What?
I'm going to say two things. You tell me which one's more Italian.
Okay.
Shotguns, marinara sauce.
Shotguns.
Shotguns.
Benelli.
That was like this is a trick
Benelli.
question. Trick question.
Benelli.
I can prove it historically.
I believe you.
Benelli's first military contract, which we still have documented, is from like 1526. And tomatoes weren't native. Tomatoes are originally native to North America. So tomatoes didn't make it back across the Atlantic Ocean until Columbus, which Columbus is like, I think it's the 1490s. But when he first brought them back, Europeans for like 50 fucking years thought that tomatoes were poisonous and they were strictly for decoration. So like nobody ate tomatoes. So tomato didn't become like popular food or anything until after Benelli was already getting government contracts for shotguns.
We'd like a tomato with a shotgun.
I have to know.
Hey, take that, Tom Holland. America has great food.
Yeah, what did he say?
I don't know. It makes me upset. And I tried to memorize Nick's tweet about it, actually.
What?
Tom Holland says America doesn't have any good food because...
Oh, yeah. And he's like, what food does America have? And the guy's like...
Is it like cheeseburgers?
He's
Hamburger.
like, hamburgers. And Tom Holland, arrogant fucking little prick, is like, hamburgers are named for Hamburg, Germany. It's German food. It's like, no, Tom Holland. That's the hamburgers. Hamburger, the ground up meat, is named after Hamburg, Germany, because that's where they came up with ground up meat. A hamburger, the fucking sandwich with a hamburger patty, is from Athens, Texas. Shut up. And then the guy's like, French fries, and Tom Holland looks at him like he's dumb because it says the word French in it. Cool. French fries aren't French either. They're fucking Belgian. And in World War I, Americans were eating these what is French fries, but whatever the fuck they called them, the fried potatoes. And Americans started calling them French fries because this Belgian guy spoke French that they originally got it from. And that's how French fries got the name French fries.
Boom.
So yeah, hamburger, American, French fries, Belgian, but America named it wrong.
You know what? I call them freedom fries because I remember when that was a push. I'm older than... Do you remember that when they did that?
No.
It was after September 11th. Like they started... Because the French didn't want to like support the war or whatever. It's my memory of it. Don't, blah, blah, blah. But everyone's like, we call them freedom fries now because like we didn't want to like have anything to support French. Be like, yeah, I'll have some freedom fries. People be like, all right, like, okay, we'll give you the French fries.
Oh, the French.
I don't like them.
I don't like them either.
In my experience, they're not the best of.
There's been like a push over in France apparently, where the government is like begging French people to fucking be nice to tourists.
They don't possess that.
Because everybody's like just an ass to you if you go to Paris or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they
I
get
think
like,
that was like a joke on Modern Family. He looked American and then he tried to dress French, but all the French people knew. I think it was in Paris, right? That's French.
It's probably because they knew he had air conditioning and deodorant. It's probably the giveaways.
if I ever go
But it
to,
was a funny bit how he tried to look French and they're like, no, we can tell you're a tourist.
I'm never going to Europe, but if I did, it would be like Germany during Oktoberfest or Italy.
I would do that.
Like I would way rather hang out with Italians than French people.
I would love to do an Italy run. I would also love to like have show like guide us around Ireland. That would be cool.
I'd go to Ireland with show. I wouldn't go to Ireland under any other context.
That's the only context I'm going to. She's like, let's go here. 1, 2, tree. I can do tree. There's a few things I picked up from her.
Can't even carry a fucking pocket knife in Ireland.
You can't?
No. That was
Nothing
like
else?
one of the big things. Like Dave, like one of the first things me and Dave ever talked about is he had like a Spyderco knife that I thought was cool.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'm so, and this is like right when they moved here. He's like, yeah, I'm so happy I can actually carry one now. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, you can't carry a pocket knife like that. And it wasn't like anything crazy. It was like, I mean, it was like a larger pocket knife like this, about this size. He's like, yeah, you can't fucking carry something like this in Ireland. It's fucking illegal.
How do they
It's
protect
like-
themselves?
That's
They
It's
don't.
funny.
You're not allowed to.
They don't.
Okay.
Have you seen the stuff about Idris Elba and his like knife fight? His like how he's anti-knife in the UK?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm going to
That's like all celebrities though. They like.
Well,
inside
he's
job.
leading the charge on this in the UK.
It's Whirlpool KitchenAid sucks dick, but the local store that I bought it from is fucking awesome. So like the dude that owns the local store and like his repair guy just called me back and they're like, yeah, he's like, I'm pretty sure it's fixed. I just need to come over there. And apparently he needs to like reprogram it and do diagnostics, which not his fault. That's retarded to have on a fucking oven.
Oh, you mean you don't like Wi-Fi capability on an oven?
Bro, I'm so sick of them shoving Wi-Fi and fucking
That's what I'm
everything.
saying. All right, let me talk about this first, and I'll get back to Idris Elba. We had the Samsung high efficiency, like double sealed washer and dryer. They went out, and I looked up the parts. It was going to be like multiple thousands of dollars, like $2,000 to $3,000 was the best I could figure out to fix them. And I'm like, no. We went to Lowe's. We went to Home Depot. We went everywhere. I was like, I couldn't find anything I was confident with. We went to the local furniture store. They have Speed Queens. Shout out Speed Queen. Made in America, made in Wisconsin. The highest level pre-commercial washer and dryer system you can get. It's got an agitator. It's got metal. It's got, the guy told me, so I wanted to get knobs. I was like, I just want knobs. I don't want a keyboard. I don't want a thing. I'm keyboarded out, dude. And he's like, no. This old dude comes to me and goes, here, son. And he's like, this is what they use in NASA to go to space. And it's like a Teflon button. He's like, these are 30,000 pushes, blah, 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 7-year warranty. I go, you're done. How much do you want? And he goes, you pay me a few $1,000s. I think it was like 3 altogether. Delivery, and they remove the old washer and dryer unit, and they install, and I get a warranty. I was like, we're done. We're walking out of this store right now.
Where did you buy it from?
Local? It is a local place. Yeah.
The local?
DT McCall's is what it's called.
Yeah, the local people know how to treat customers right.
You don't like an agitator?
No, I do like an agitator.
Oh.
So that's what it has.
I hate that thing.
What?
Yeah.
I like it. I got a house full of women. Those things are running overtime, brother. Okay? They are running 24/7, but they're perfect. And I love them. And every other thing just confused me. And I just had the whole situation with my oven. It's literally just like Nick's, except our motherboard worked, thank God. And we were down 2 months without an oven. It was insane.
I'm happy. The local repair place and the local store are awesome. They're doing everything they can, but at the same time,
damn it.
I kind of have the like Iron Man, Captain America. Like, did you know? Yeah. I knew. You knew every new appliance was a piece of shit when you sold it to me. But there's nothing they can do. Like, it's just the game, I guess.
Some of them are good. I was just so over technology at that point. I'm gonna go back to everything old. Just like, I don't need new.
Yeah, I saw like a video of like a 1950s fridge and how amazing those were, and they had all those special compartments for all like.
Is that the one she lights with the match?
No.
Oh, I saw
no,
that.
but like the whole like rack, they all slide out and like all this crazy shit.
And then like the door had even more like pull out stuff for like your eggs and then your butter.
Sold.
And I'm like, why'd they get rid of this? They made it so simple, and I don't know.
Why did they? We've solved things.
Because it lasted, right?
It's exactly
the
how it
annoying
lasted.
part
well,
is,
but then they weren't making. I don't know.
It's the fucking government. The government ruins everything because the government comes in and is like, oh, this refrigerator, like, yeah, it works for fucking ever, but also it uses fucking a little bit too much electricity. We need to be more energy efficient. Here's the new standards that a bunch of people that don't know fucking anything about electricity or making appliance have determined that you need to abide by so we can be green. And it's like, cool, that's great. My refrigerator is going to burn and be more, eco-friendly for the 3 years that it works. And then when it breaks and I have to throw it in the fucking dump and buy a new one, it's like, what's better for the environment? Me using an ass scratch more of electricity or me filling up a fucking dump with shitty broken fridges?
Didn't the government also like intervene with like
I don't
the
even know what
cars?
you're about to say, but yes.
Yeah.
I don't
That thing? What's it
The
do?
cafe thing?
Cafe standards,
Yeah.
the chicken tax, the reason I have an auto start stop in my fucking car, everything. They ruin everything,
Yeah.
Hannah.
Yeah.
Alyssa's car I just bought her. She's like, why does my car keep turning off? I was like, it's the auto start stop. She's like, this sucks. I was like, I know, it sucks. She's like, so like I'm at red lights and it stops working. I was like, kind
Yes.
of. It's basically just to wear down the
Yes.
engine faster. So you'll have to blah, 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 blah. And she's like, why would they do that? And I just went, the government. And she goes,
Does she have the option to shut it off?
yeah, she's got it there, but like,
But
I
it doesn't
don't.
stay
I
permanent.
had to rip the whole fucking dash out of my
Yeah.
Raptor to make it stop.
Nick ripped the
you
whole
ripped.
thing out.
Oh, damn! How'd you do that?
I bought the plastic tools for ripping out dashes, and I fucking ripped the dash out and rewired it because on the new F-150s and the new newer cars,
Yeah.
all the older cars that have them for like the last 10 years, there's the button where you can just click it off and it stays off. All the new cars have the button and you can click it off, but you have to redo that every fucking time you start the car.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No.
But there's a way around it if you rip out the dash.
Yeah, you rip the dash out, yank the button out, swap the fucking wires
You're
in
gonna have
place.
everyone
So
ripping
now
out
I
their
can turn it
dash.
back on if I want, but the new default is off.
I'm gonna have to YouTube that. Damn.
I should have been an electrician.
There's actually a module you can buy. Like I don't even know the name off the top of my head. I'm not affiliated with the company in any way, but I bought the module too that you can plug in. It's like it's literally called like auto stop or something like that. They make the modules for your make and model of car, and you fucking rip the buttons out and plug that in, and it reverses the wiring, so it does the exact opposite.
You're 100% correct on that. Just so it wears down the engine faster.
It's just so where everything. It's
No,
just.
that's not it.
No.
It's an unintended byproduct, but that's not the reasoning.
I'm convinced it's all just to wear everything down faster to make us consume more, to eat
No,
more. We're
it's
parasites.
It's because
Parasites?
We're
cafe
parasites.
standards.
Yeah, but
It's
they're
what?
like,
It's cafe standards.
I know it's cafe standards, but like, I'm convinced someone behind the scene is like, imagine how much more they'll have to buy. You know, like,
Yeah, well, that's the other thing is they're like, it's not harder on your engine. I was like, you're never going to convince me that me using my starter once versus me using my starter 57 fucking times to drive to the grocery store every time I stop, it shuts off, isn't going to wear it out faster.
it also can't be safe in general. It's definitely got to be less safe. Like you're at a red light, that delay. You know what I'm saying? Like that weird delay of like as you're going, what if someone's coming behind you? What if you're trying to go? I don't know. Doesn't feel safe to me.
No.
Yeah. I just need simple. We've solved ovens, leave them alone. We've solved microwaves, leave them alone.
See, you make fun of me for this.
I don't make fun of you.
I solve problems and then I stick with that forever and I don't change.
No,
I found the
I don't
flavor.
make fun of you. I just
found the
love it.
flavor of energy drink I like. Cool. Order 70,000 cases of that. We're moving on. I never have to make this decision again.
As our relationship has developed, I've learned that we're very similar in a lot of ways. Because like when you had those shoes on, you're like, oh, I bought 5 of them. I was like, yeah, I bought 5 hoodies. I found the moment I was like, it fits good, it feels good. We will wear this till
I
we
need
die.
to make as few decisions as possible.
Exactly.
Go look in my fucking dresser. Guess what I'm wearing today?
Oh, I know what you wear every day.
Jeans, black tank top. Guess what I'll be wearing tomorrow? And the next day, and
Yeah.
the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day.
It's
Yeah.
so refreshing when you wear a different color than black.
Why?
Oh, hey, do you guys need a moment? Hey, she said so refreshing.
It is. Like,
Whoa.
it just looks different.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, you look
He gets
nice in teal, green, whatever that.
This is a difference between men and women. Women care about like wrapping paper and presentation. Every time she puts on like a cute outfit or whatever, like, this is gonna look so good, crumpled up on the floor next to the fucking bed. Like, I don't give a shit. Give me the present. I don't care what it's wrapped in. Like, what are we talking about?
See that? He said, give him the look, that's so nice. What a nice guy. Oh no, my husband loves me. What a bummer.
Except for when she dressed up like Martha May Who from The Grinch for Christmas.
You didn't like that?
No, I did like that.
Oh. I was hoping maybe you would pull that out for us.
I wasn't
You.
pulling out of nothing that day. I wasn't pulling-
I was talking about you putting on the outfit, Nick.
Oh, now.
I don't know. You have a few outfits on if you've checked Grok lately. Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I love how fast that fad turned around. It
Yeah.
went from creeps being like, Grok put this hot chick in a bikini
Yeah.
to a bunch of dudes and like all the OnlyFans models that are already posting like
Yeah.
borderline porn and just dudes going to Grok, dress this woman like her dad loved her. It was just putting clothes on whores.
Have you seen the unsub bikini one?
Yeah. And I saw you in the bikini too.
I didn't think that was gonna happen. Yeah, I didn't
was
like it.
Oh, Zach's in the corner. Cute little
I had
black bikini on.
I had a rocket launcher too. Let's not
Yeah.
leave out the cool part.
You're probably going to see that happen on every one of your posts of you holding a sign. Gronk put him in a bikini on the sidewalk.
You know, if it gets the word out, you know.
It gets the message.
Not bad.
It's funny.
No, it's great. Oh, Idris Elba, knives.
Oh,
Guns are outlawed in the UK, correct? They're completely outlawed.
Yep.
Very special circumstances, whatever. They call machetes zombie knives because apparently that's what gangs and violent people use, right? That's not enough. They've then outlawed them or some version of them, but you can buy them on Amazon, whatever. There's a clip of Idris Elba like online talking about how he wants to take kitchen knives and round the points off of them because there's still an issue.
Have you not seen all? We've talked about this on Unsub before, I think, with me and Cody. There's like a plethora of UK police photos where they're like, you know how American cops, like when there's a big drug bust or a big gun bust, they'll like pose with the pile of cocaine bricks or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of pictures of UK cops like posing with some dude's fucking knife collection.
Yeah. It's gnarly.
Like he's got like 20 pocket knives and like a kitchen knife set, and the cops are posing with it. Like, we got all these dangerous weapons off the street. Like, it's fucking hilarious.
But where does it stop? So if you take the point off of like, he's referring to literal steak knives. So then where do you stop? Do you take the blade? I mean, what is it? The blade? Is
They're
that what you call it?
considered offensive weapons is what they're called.
Yeah. And see, that ambiguity is enough to take away my freedom.
Yeah.
I mean,
So like if like a pocket knife like he was showing you, that's considered a offensive weapon. So a kitchen set is not considered an offensive.
No, he was advocating to cut off the points. He's like, I know people like their stuff. He's like, but we should cut off the points of like kitchen knives, even if we have to stop the violence. And I was like, I don't know if that's going to work. Like, you keep outlawing everything.
this is in the UK.
It's in the UK. It's like a real video of him like on a talk show being like, I know people were upset about it, but you know, it is what it is.
I will say, silver lining, the German police, I think it was the German police, there's some hardcore fucking pictures of like German SWAT because they're now wearing like chainmail with their fucking body armor.
Because of
Like,
knives.
there's pics, because that's their biggest threat is knives and machetes and shit. There's a picture of like a German SWAT dude all kitted out, and he's got the chainmail head thing underneath his fucking combat helmet. It goes pretty fucking hard.
I would also be really upset putting that on for work every day.
Oh, I bet it's hot as fuck.
Oh
He
my
got a
God.
strong ass neck though.
Yeah, it's like swinging as you move, and you got your helmet on. Like, come on.
Can I see a picture of this?
He's pulling it up.
No.
She's a visual learner.
Yes.
See, that's why I need that screen.
Oh, that's like nights.
We need
Yeah.
the screen in here too. You know what we should do? TV or not monitor? Yeah, right there.
But yeah, that's pretty crazy though.
Yeah, and apparently people were also upset because like in the UK had like knights and like military stuff. They passed down like swords that people had in the service or whatever. They're trying to take away those too, like literally everything, with the idea of like it'll protect you to keep us safe. And I'm like, why don't it seems like that's not the problem. Seems like what's
So
left?
What do they do when someone breaks in their home?
Die.
Yep.
Be gone. Leave. Henceforth.
No, don't you understand? It's
Like-
it's illegal for the criminals to own knives now. But it's also illegal for them to break into their house. It didn't fucking stop them there. So it's like, it's just people are dumb. It's the same thing with the international law thing that we keep hearing about. It's against international laws to do what Delta Force did. And it's like, cool. I hate to
Who
break
enforces
it.
the
I hate to
international
break into
laws?
yeah. Like laws mean nothing to people that don't care about them. And if nobody's going to enforce it, they truly mean nothing.
I have also seen a workaround that like European people were doing. They can't have guns, they can't have knives. So they're making like
Oh my
versions
gosh,
of
dude.
non-lethal weapons like out of wood.
I was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
what about toothbrushes?
Like a burner launcher.
Yeah, burner's a thing. So like they're still getting like less than lethal, but like I saw this one guy once, I can't remember what he was, but like
Oh, people aren't just making their own weapons.
he was
Then-
making his own weapons like out of stuff
Well, you
like
can make anything into a weapon.
like he was like making like crossbows and stuff.
Like,
'Cause
we're
you
getting
couldn't
to
have
the
that.
point they're going to outlaw martial arts.
Oh my gosh, this is
They can
hilarious.
move immediately.
It says, yes, in the UK, you're allowed to protect yourself if someone breaks into your home, but there are strict legal limits on how you can do it.
No.
You may use reasonable force to defend yourself or others. Protect your home, prevent crime. If you do not have to wait to be attacked first. You can act in the heat of the moment. If an intruder breaks in, the law recognizes that you're under stress. You can't calculate force precisely. Some mistakes in judgment are expected. What counts as reasonable? Whether you honestly believe you're in danger, the level of threat that the intruder posed, whether your response was proportionate. Examples that are usually lawful: pushing or striking an intruder to escape, using an object at hand, i.e. a chair, a lamp, to stop the attack, restraining someone until police arrive, chasing an intruder only to make yourself safe.
So their encouragement.
If you ever show up to my house uninvited and try to break in, I have a suppressed 12 gauge and I will shoot you directly in the fucking pelvis.
We will talk about it for a long time.
You can't set traps. Continuing to attack an intruder.
So you're a cop. Yeah. I hate. Cole Underwhelming did a video on this, and he phrased it perfectly. It's absurd that even in American law, in a lot of states or most states, depending on whoever the DA is, that the victim needs to be an expert in law to calculate how they're allowed to defend themselves. It's like the laws are designed to fucking protect the criminals, because it's like, well, yeah, he broke into your house with a baseball bat, but it wasn't a proportionate response to shoot him with a 12 gauge, and you should have known that. Also, when he was rushing you with the bat, did you try to tell him to stop or you would shoot him? Did you give him the opportunity to reevaluate his life decision? Like, what the fuck are we talking about here?
Yep.
The whole situation could have been avoided if you didn't break into my fucking house. Why do I need to be an expert in the laws of self-defense to defend myself?
Because ignorance is not an excuse.
Cool. It's not like I started the situation.
100% on board, but that's the argument.
Yeah, I know.
But like 100% on your side.
Ignorance isn't an excuse. You're correct. But
however,
I didn't create the situation.
1,000%. My ignorance should have never come to the forefront if your ass didn't break into my house.
It's like going to school and like having a pop quiz in math class on geography. Ignorance is not an excuse. Motherfucker, this is math class. What are we talking about? I didn't know we were doing this.
Exactly. No, 1,000%.
I was literally just thinking the only people that would be safe in the UK would be Blas and Jake, because they both understand enough about law to be like, leave, scallywag. They would, however the British talk, not as cool as us, but like, otherwise, I mean, I don't know. I'm not having a conversation with you.
Well, you're a cop, so I want to ask this question. Because basically everybody's like, don't talk to cops. So like if there was a self-defense shooter, like somebody broke in my house, I shot them, they died, whatever. Cops show up.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I feel like I live in, a pretty red state. Like I know half the fucking police department. Like them as an individual, I feel like would be on my side and try to do everything they could for me. But even though that is the case, can't they still, like, if I tell them anything, even if they're on my side, that can still be used against me. If like the district attorney is super anti-gun, they can still use it against me, even though the cop there could, like the cop could literally write a thing being like, no, he was completely justified. His life was at risk. And then the DA could turn around and be like, I don't give a shit, and just spin it, use it in court. And the kicker, and I think I'm correct, I'm asking you, I'm not allowed to bring you in to testify on my behalf as a police officer that responded.
No, the state will do that. The state will bring us in. But
can't the DA put the kibosh to that if I wanted to bring you in to back me up as the law enforcement officer?
So it kind of depends, right? So like a defense attorney actually can use us, but it's more than likely going to be the state, because, and I'll use my buddy's murder case for example. So he was a security guard at a burger restaurant. There was a shooting between two rival gang members going on outside of the burger restaurant. He's sitting out the door with his firearm, peeking, making sure that no threat comes into the restaurant. One of the gang members starts running towards the restaurant. Was he going to hide in there? Was he going to continue shooting? Who knows? All he saw is a guy with an AK who was just shooting at people recklessly, running into the building. So what he did is what he was hired to do. was to protect the restaurant and everybody inside there, and he fired one round.
Oh gosh.
Boom. Killed him. Got charged for second-degree murder
By the district attorney.
by the district attorney. Luckily, he was found not guilty, but it cost him $2 million to go through all of that stuff.
Holy shit.
And luckily, the officers that were called to the stand, whether they were representatives from the state or the defense attorney, it is your job to tell the truth and not your opinion. And the truth was like clearly outlined in him defending himself.
There needs to be something to ungamify district attorneys. Like, there needs to be negative repercussions when they go after people and they fucking lose. Because, like,
It's all just political points.
well, it's not even that. There's
Well, I
also
mean,
there's
they're
also the
driven
fact
by it.
of like they'll intentionally throw every charge they have at you
Mm-hmm.
and be like, I'm probably not gonna get murder 1 or murder 2 or whatever, and these other 37 charges that I'm gonna throw in your face and tell you you're gonna go to jail for 50 years. But I'm throwing that in your face to intimidate you. So that way you're willing to take a plea deal for 5 years and then probation. And then I get a win on my record because I prosecuted you. Like, that shit shouldn't fucking be allowed. Like, what the fuck did the guy do? Charge him just for that. This fucking gamification of whatever. And then it's like, well, then it would bog down the court system too much. Then fucking hire more judges. I don't give shit. Or quit charging people for stupid shit.
I know what I'm doing in these circumstances. I'm going to make 2 calls. One of them's in this room. The other one is back in Nashville. And then I'm not going to say anything until someone gets there. That is exactly what's going to happen. I'm not talking to anybody. Like, I don't like how much power DAs have. That is like a real feeling I have. Regardless of what happens, the officers put it in front of them. That's one person that gets to decide how it all plays out, what happens, what they do with it, everything. No matter how little work they do or how much work they do, they're the ones that decide all those
Well,
things.
look at what's
Yeah.
going on with fucking Whistling Diesel right now.
Exactly.
Tennessee's going to get fucked over that. You know that, right?
Well, that's complicated.
They shot themselves in the fucking dick.
That's a highly complicated situation. I don't know enough about it.
I do. What do you want to know?
I do know this. He's not exactly the best type of what's the word I'm looking for?
No, that's exactly what happened.
He's a legitimate menace.
He's a nuisance.
Yeah.
He's a
They
nuisance.
should have gone about everything.
So they found a
Yeah.
reason to prosecute him, and they picked the dumbest reason fucking possible and completely fucked up the whole court case.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that at all. They should have done things to address him and all the stuff he does that annoy them. But like, yeah, like it was doing the Montana thing, the tag and the tax evasion and stuff. Like that's not
that
right.
in that of itself is selective prosecution,
Yes.
which is enough to get it thrown out at
Yes.
face value. Secondly, not sending him a letter saying, hey, you owe us this money. Here's an opportunity to pay it. And so they called his CPA, his accountant,
Mhm.
like 6 months prior to this, and we're asking questions. And the CPA is like, is there an issue? Do I need to like talk to him about it and we can get something figured out, or he can re-register in the state if it's an issue? And they're like, no, don't talk to him about it. So like you called the state and then told his CPA to not fix the issue so that you could, without telling him he owed you money, just send armed police to arrest him at his residence
Yeah.
over the registration for a fucking car.
Yeah. Because he's a nuisance.
It's insane. And then when he starts talking about it on the internet, you file a fucking gag order that he's not allowed to talk about it at all. And you want to know what the justification for the gag order was? The DA's wife got a text message, one text message that said, what the fuck are you guys doing? This is bullshit. And that was so much harassment that apparently he shouldn't be allowed to talk about it on the internet at all whatsoever.
What state is this happening in?
Tennessee. Do you know about this?
No.
He bought a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, one of the two. He bought a luxury car in Montana, I believe, had it registered in Montana under his LLC. That's a Montana LLC. He then drove it to Texas and destroyed it for a video.
Okay.
That's what he does with all of his stuff. Yeah.
Tennessee did not tell him that he owed them money and it should have been registered in Tennessee, which it shouldn't have been. There's no justification for that either, because
Does he have an address in Montana?
the LLC does, I believe.
What are we talking about then?
Right. So, but that's what they picked. And then they didn't tell him, like notify him, like, hey, we think you should have registered here, pay the taxes. They didn't do that. They just sent police to go fucking arrest him at his house.
Mm-hmm.
And then had the mug shots and everything and fucking dragged him through the fucking mud.
For destroying his own property.
No, not even for destroying property, because they said he was evading taxes by registering it in Montana and not in Tennessee.
How the fuck is that even possible?
Exactly. That's why I'm saying it's selective prosecution, because 98% of all luxury sports cars in the United States are registered in Montana because there's zero sales tax. It's something that everybody that can afford a Ferrari does.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they only prosecuted him. They didn't tell him he owed them money. They just showed up at his house and fucking arrested him.
There's no way that shit sticks.
Because they have
It's
like
not gonna.
they have
There's
beef.
no way
they
that
have
shit-
beef with him because of all the stuff he does. He's always like,
Which, like, fine, but hit him
Yeah.
on that.
yeah, they should hit him on that instead of, because like his neighbors hate him is probably the best way to say it. Like, because he's always doing crazy stuff, loud stuff, you know, shooting stuff with tanks, blowing up things,
Yeah,
whatever.
building killdozers. Like, I'm sure he would be an annoying neighbor
Yeah.
to have.
Sounds like an absolute nightmare neighbor situation.
Yeah,
However,
but even then, that's not even like that's an ordinance fucking
That's- it
issue.
has
That's
nothing to
not
do with
nothing.
what's
It's criminal.
happening. Yeah.
He's
Fucking
not
issue.
showing up to arrest him at his fucking property and
Which is
putting
crazy.
mugshots on the internet.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then they tried to put a gag order on him, and even the judge is like, no.
Yeah. no.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know if I ever answered your question, but yes, an officer can be called by a defense
did.
attorney.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
I wasn't sure if I said that. I just wanted to make sure because I know it's going on the fucking internet.
I know who I'm calling.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
That's
Like,
crazy, man. And to be honest
Hey.
with you, like the most fascinating part of the academy is law, to the point where there's a lot of officers. A friend of mine actually left the academy just to pursue law school because it's so fascinating. And you realize when you're going through the academy, you're like, damn, I've kind of been living blind to the fucking law, not knowing the left and right limit on things that I can and can't do. It's pretty freaking eye-opening. So yeah, if you're out there and you don't know the law, like take some time to look into it, because especially
you
when it
got
comes
some
to
resources on where, because I don't want people to become sovereign citizens on your recommendation accidentally.
yeah. No, honestly, I would just go to your state, find the TCA. Like for us in Tennessee, it's the Tennessee Code Annotated doctrine on LexisNexis. You go there and you can see the law that's it's consistently updated and up to date. So find that for whatever state you're in.
I always create scenarios in my head, and Nick's like, "You can't do that. You're gonna go to prison for that."
Create scenarios.
allegedly, what are these scenarios?
Like thinking about what can possibly
No,
happen,
like, if
or because I was like,
someone
that's
were,
not a
like,
bad thing.
If I'm, because people kind of just piss me off when they're behind me and they're riding my ass.
Can
You
I
gotta
wave
let-
a
you
gun
got-
at them?
Yeah.
You got no.
Shit like that. No, you
No,
can't.
that's aggravated assault.
Why?
That's
That's
retarded.
brandishing a firearm, sweetheart. Well, what's the point of having a gun then? Not that.
No, you
Not
can't.
that.
You got to let that stuff
You see,
go.
everyone thinks that Hannah's the softening of Nick, but what you will slowly realize is that it's reverse. Hannah's the wild card of the group. You got to worry about Hannah.
I always have to ask Nick, "Can I do this?"
Why is
And
Nick
he's
in a
like,
bad mood? He's been desperately trying to keep her out of prison for 16 fucking years.
Yep.
The good thing is you ask.
I ask, and
You
Nick's
know what?
always just
Hey,
like, "You can't
that's
do
true.
that."
That's right. It's a good thing that you got him being like, wait, what? What do you? No, Hannah, no. Hannah.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I'm just going to hold it out. Let him know who run it. You know?
Yeah.
What's it called? Like just like impulses that you just want to do it.
Intrusive thoughts.
Intrusive
Yeah.
thoughts.
No.
Yeah.
And sometimes some people act on it. There was a guy, he got pissed off at the car behind him, went out, grabbed his bat. As he's driving, he's like at a stop sign.
Game over.
And then, yeah, and I'm like, I really want to do that.
Hannah,
Sometimes.
you just want to throw it in park. Mama's got to go do work.
Yes.
And then just start swinging on fools?
Yes.
I mean, there's more and more people getting killed because of road rage now more than
I
ever.
know, but like,
It's just not worth it.
I just
Like,
sit
it's,
there and
I mean,
think
you just got
about
to
it.
swallow your pride.
I know, I just sit there and think about it.
Like, it's hard for me to do that because, like,
Mm,
even in like a police car, like
mm.
people flip me off all the
I
time.
have the worst road rage on the planet.
Thankfully, you don't have any.
I was fucking with somebody on the way back from Minneapolis when I took her for.
Mhm.
This fucking bitch is in the left lane. It's 70.
It is.
She's going 70 in the left lane.
Come on.
30 cars behind her. I fucking passed her in the right, and it went on for like 10 miles.
It's a 2-lane road for anyone who doesn't know this.
Yeah, it's 2 lanes.
For like 100 miles.
170 miles straight. It's
Yeah.
a 2-lane road. I fucking, after I had a gap and I fucking shot the gap, passed her in the right lane, got in front of her, got directly in front of her, cruise control, 60, right in front of her. She followed me for about half a mile before she got in the right lane. And then I fucking sped off going 15 over the speed limit. And it was just me leading the fucking Daytona 500 as I cleared the path for everybody else. That's a
Meanwhile,
hero.
Hannah's like,
Yeah, what the fuck
what you
gonna do?
doing? What you doing, Nana? Come on now.
And then I looked at her, and it's just like this. I think she was a college girl. She was like up close to the wheel, just
Don't care.
Just shift
Ignorance
lanes.
is not an excuse.
See, that's like a
Being cute doesn't make you less annoying. Fucking
no, I
move.
know, but it's just
yeah. See, like that level of road rage. I have that level of road rage, but the whole brandishing a firearm, all that other shit, like that's crazy. But just speeding past somebody and whatever, like I do that. And I think that's okay. It makes me feel better.
I want to say a story, but I don't want to say it right now.
I have a bunch of cops that I train in jiu-jitsu, and I'm always bullshitting with them. And one day I was like, does that ever get fucking annoying having everybody go the speed limit or lower every time you're around? And they're like, it's fucking infuriating.
It's infuriating.
He's like, I'll have a call that I have to respond to, but it's not like important enough to turn the lights on, but I'm still trying to get there.
Yes.
And like, I'm a cop, so everybody's going to go 5 miles an hour under the fucking speed limit. It's like so annoying.
It is, dude. Every now and again, you'll get like some car pulling next to you, just like slowly going a little faster, like kind of testing it. And then you just like, once he goes past you, then everybody's like, oh, he's a cool cop. Like everybody else just starts passing you. But yeah, dude, it is so annoying. It's like, I promise you, we have other stuff to worry about.
Yes,
You know,
you do. Yes, you do.
I will say, don't break any laws,
Don't break any laws.
but I promise you, we
This
have
is
more
not
important
legal
things
advice. This
to
is
do.
entertainment podcast. I think that covers it.
Hey, listen, we want to get to where we're going just as much as you do. I promise you.
Speaking of travel.
Go with the flow of traffic
Speaking of travel.
safely.
What?
Ooh, the boys were acting up on the way in. We had a delightful flight in here.
Mm.
In here, so we're looking at flights, and all the flights that come up here, it's either we fly direct. Do people know what to name your town?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's either like Mason City, which has 2 flights a day. We found out.
Yeah,
Literally, the guy who works TSA.
They're both to Chicago.
Yeah. So there's like an AM on like I don't know the exact dates on like Mondays, and then there's like a PM. But it didn't work out to fly in to Mason City, so we hopped up to MSP, and I was looking at flights. I'm like, okay, well, Nashville, you can always get a Southwest flight out, but that one left late, and I'm like, well, we lose Monday. I don't want to do that. I looked and I found a really good Delta flight, and I was like, you know what? It's first of the year. Let's act up a little bit. 5A, 5B, baby. But just me and Blas walked on there like royalty.
You
'Cause
bought first class tickets.
Nick has ruined me as a person. Like, absolutely.
Yeah, he literally
ruined
said
me.
that on the flight. He's like, Nick said, you think after flying with me like this, you're going to go back to
Because we were on the tour and it was just me and Nick, and like there's like we're up there, and I'm like, no wonder everyone's so like smiley up here. This is great.
Brother. I
was-
looked at you and I said, no flight ever feels too full when you're first class.
I say the same thing when I've traveled with Nick. He's always gotten me first class. And the one time I went with a friend, and she's like, I'll sit anywhere but first class. And
Anywhere but there? Like she didn't want to do
She
it?
didn't have the money.
Okay.
And
No,
so
I
I'm like,
understand.
okay, I'll sit with you. And we were dead last. And I was crying. I'm like, no, God,
Dude,
no.
I'm telling you, you're first on the plane. You're first off the plane.
Well,
you don't
it's
have to worry
just
about where to put your bag.
all that
For
stuff.
the back or
No, we don't
Your
have to
bag.
do
No,
that.
if
No, you
you're
don't-
first class.
first? Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
The back,
I mean, you
Everyone
get
took
drinks from
everything.
you get drinks from the moment you sit down.
Everyone's
Snacks from-
smiling, and it's just so.
I said,
We're so
mind
different. You
closing
guys
the-
do it for the amenities and because you like it. I do it because I like feeling like I'm fucking up the HOA.
I mean,
That's my favorite
I like the
part.
convenience of it.
so the flight time was purely if it had been like a Southwest flight, it was at that time I would have booked that one. It was literally like this. It's the only real expense the podcast has. And also, travel is the number one thing we all do the most.
Also, just for the record, doing a domestic flight from Tennessee to Minneapolis first class, it's like an extra $250.
Mhm.
It wasn't even that much yet.
I told my grandmother that I was buying first class tickets to fly when I was flying one time, and she's like, I can't believe you're going to waste that much money. I was like, how much do you think they cost? She's like, they're like $3,000. I was like, no, it's like an extra $200. Like it's not.
Well, and so, but there's also factors. So like, okay, so we're flying for business. So I've got to make like certain decisions.
I get to write it off.
Yeah.
It's a write-off for our business is one. Two, I have to get a fully refundable ticket. So I'm already upsold because I don't want credit. Because every time you get credit, they're like, well, that only works on flights on Wednesdays in October. And you're like,
and it expires last Tuesday.
And it's always like, if you need 10,000 points for a flight, all they have is like, flights that are 12,000. It never works out. Like that's a real hack. Always get the fully refundable thing, not the insurance. The insurance is an upsell. The fully refundable ticket, get cash in your hand. So like we're already up. It was literally like $100 more per ticket or something like that just to do that. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's be comfortable. Let's have a good flight. Let's get there. Let's get back. Snacks, TVs, everything. And honestly, it was Nick ruining me on the tour being like, you're going to go back after this? Like, and I was like, no, I'm not. Yeah. I'm not. And I mean,
you should have flown first class with my dad.
Oh, I bet he was having a day.
Bro. The stewardess comes by, first flight. First time he's ever flown first class. Do you guys want anything to drink? And he's like, no, I'm good. And I was like, you're not going to get drink or like food because they like give you food and shit? And he's like, no, you don't need to pay for that. I go, Dad, it's free. And he goes, I'll have a Jack and Coke. And then proceeded to have like all the Jack and Coke on the plane over the course of this 3-hour flight.
Are you flying to Texas?
Yeah.
Not that long of a flight. So from MSP, I found this out from Jake. That's 3 hours. And the old man just pounding Jack and Coke.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's just comfortable, man.
Well, I mean, like, I'm not belaboring. I know there's hard jobs, but like, it's the only thing we have to do. I want it to be comfortable. It also sets the mood. It's also like, it's like I was already in the hole just having to do all those other things just to get my money back in case it gets canceled, honestly. Because like I did this situation before where it's like use points. And then every time I use points, I never get them back. It never works out.
I don't understand.
Brother, I had the shittiest, I told you about the shitty experience I had.
With what?
Flying Southwest, which most of my experiences in Southwest have been great, but I had this shitty experience where, Hannah, like you said, I was in the dead last row. Well, it was a full flight. I was the lucky one. Mind you, I had an aisle seat, so I thought, I'm good. No matter how.
Day.
Yes, it was after range day. That's exactly what it was.
Okay.
This woman, 450 plus. 450. I mean, she's walking and I'm like, there's one open seat next to me.
Oh, no.
I'm like, there's got to be an empty seat before she gets to this one. Hell no. She sits right in the middle of me and asks, do you mind scooting over? And I'm like, what? I was like, I don't really have, like, I'm in the aisle. She sits down in the middle. I'm literally, my feet are in the aisle and I'm facing like literally the person right next to me because I can't sit straight or else I have this person's body all over me. Yeah. So my feet had to face the aisle. The stewardess.
You got to sit like this.
Yeah, I had to sit sideways just like that.
In a seat you paid for.
In a seat I paid for. When she should have had to pay for 2 seats. I'm sorry.
Which is the rule.
I thought that was the rule, though.
Well, they just...
dude, people are so scared to enforce those rules because they don't want to end up like that Uber driver who refused to let, that lady...
That rapper or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. So people are afraid to like enforce those kind of rules.
You have to if it's for safety. There's a theme park here. It's in Des Moines, and there's been deaths because some people don't fit the criteria to sit in the equipment, and then they have sadly passed.
That sucks, and that's horrible, and I feel bad for them. But like that's That's the rules, man.
They're kids that work at
It's
theme
also
parks
sad that we live in a society where
that you
it's
can't
like,
say like, hey,
right, but that's what I'm saying. It's sad that we live in a society where it's so scary to tell someone to their face, like, hey, I'm sorry. You weigh too much for me to let you do this safely. And that societal pressure and backlash that they're going to get for doing their job is so detrimental that they would rather let that person put themselves in harm's way and potentially fucking die rather than hurt their feelings. That's fucking stupid.
Have you been to Disney?
No.
You haven't? Have you been?
I've been.
So outside of every Disney ride, especially like the big ones, they have a seat so that you can literally be like, hey, because they've had people get up there and be like, what do you mean I can't fit? And they're like, dude, the thing was out there. Because they had a bunch of like backlash and stuff, people being like, I can't fit or whatever and all these different things. And they're like,
Oh, hold on. Let me make the fucking roller coaster bigger real quick.
These rides are made, dog. Like, and I don't know what metrics they use. I'm sure they're obviously trying to sell as many tickets as possible. So like, they're not trying to be exclusive. They're trying to be inclusive, but like almost like outside of the Avatar thing where it's, so you go to the Animal Kingdom and it's like you're riding on the back of an avatar. They have like a seat right there and they're like, hey, this is what it's going to be like. Check it out. This is how you're going to sit.
They have seats at the line.
It's like before you get in line.
Before you even get in line, like there's a gate to all of them. You have to walk through and it says like an hour wait or whatever. And there's still people that'll be like, well, I didn't know this. And they're like, so you gave up hours of your life just on maybe this will work out? Come on, man. Like it's been interesting to see because Southwest had this policy for a while that if you were too big for one seat, you get another seat for free. They have since canceled that policy. And now rolling out in January of 26, they're redoing everything. They're having like first class, business class, all that stuff. Because I don't know why they did it. I think it's because it's just a free for all, people getting on the planes, but now they've changed all of it.
I've only flown Southwest once and I fucking hated it for that reason.
Yeah, you're fuming the whole time.
Like, it's just annoying. Like,
well, everyone's trying to like pop in front of you and
well,
stuff.
no, it's not even that. It's just like, I feel like it's not for me because I fly so much doing this shit. Like, but I also fly so much doing this shit. I know everything about going to the airport and like finding shit and
We're George Clooney up in the
like,
air. Yeah.
And like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but like, it does get fucking frustrating when you're in line at security behind somebody and apparently it's their first fucking day on Earth. You know what I mean? Like when the security guard's like,
shoes,
this
bag,
shoes, belt, take off your belt and take electronics out of the bag.
Literally.
Do I have to take my laptop out of my bag? That's an electronic. Fucking yes, move. Jesus Christ. Like,
put your laptops in the bin. Which bin?
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Which bin?
So it's like Southwest came along. It's like every other airplane service on the planet has the same boarding procedure. And they're like, what if we just changed it up and threw them a curveball at the last fucking minute? Like, I'm good.
What if we forced everyone to have a conversation like this when you get on the plane? I'm A1. What are you? I'm A17.
Yeah, that's
Okay, well, there's a number 1 through 6 right here. Like, oh, so I go back there. Hey, man, we're done. We're done talking.
I didn't know what was going on. I felt like you ever seen the videos of like cattle getting sorted?
Yeah.
I felt like the cattle getting sorted
You felt like
into
Temple
that
Grandin?
fucking plane. Like,
Yeah.
You know who that is?
Huh? Yeah. Well, she's the one who came with the hug thing, right?
I don't know.
For cattle, she just came.
Oh.
Yeah, she is an autistic lady who I don't know if she's still alive, but
Yeah, my school had her come and speak. It cost them like so much money to have her come speak.
she had movies and stuff. Basically, she figured out that like if she gave herself a hug, she could calm down when she was having like a panic attack thing. And then she found out that if cows are moved through the cattle circle before they're like sent to be processed, that it doesn't spoil the meat because they're not afraid. And they made this whole movie about it. Like, so literally it feels like they're being calm. They have no idea what's about to happen. And so that kept the meat from spoiling all these other things.
Cool.
Yeah, it was all her design and device. And it was like, people were like, no, don't do that. It's cowboys or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how people talk.
All right.
Is there cowboys here? Midwestern? Well, they're just farmers here. Cattle farmers.
When my parents were farming, they had some cows escape the pen. So they had to hire a cowboy from Texas to come up and wrangle them all.
Really?
Because they went to a small town.
Mm.
These cows were in their fields and their backyards.
Mm.
So they're like, oh, we need someone to come lasso them up. And I was all excited because I'm like, 13. And I'm like, oh, we're going to get a sexy cowboy.
Hannah.
No, he was fat and bald. Just not like the movies. And I'm like, ugh, God, forget it.
You watch Yellowstone? Did you watch that when it came out?
I watched it.
Oh, okay.
He was not John Dutton. He was
I feel like
John Dutton.
I don't know.
Hannah.
I feel like that's what started the cowboy boom. I mean, it's probably been around and I've just been blind to it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know who hates the show Yellowstone?
People
Probably
that live
everybody that lived in Montana 10 years ago.
They definitely don't like it.
No.
I haven't seen the new season, but
I heard Landman's really good, which is basically taking the place of
New
it.
season sucks.
I heard the
Does it really?
season 2 sucks.
Season 1's awesome. Season 2
I haven't
fucking
watched
sucks.
it. I just hear all the critics about it.
Cody was telling me that, like, he's like, buy it. And the only reason I've slept on it is because I've been trying to save some for travel. I also don't need 12 subscriptions.
Literally.
I can't believe y'all are still doing that. Just buy a super box.
Well, I mean, like, I've got Netflix.
They have that too on there for
Netflix,
free.
What is a
Disney.
super box?
I'm going to have to tell you about it offline because I'm not going to.
I'm trying to catch a
Gatekeeping
case.
Yeah. But I don't pay for any of that shit.
it. Nice.
I need to cut all that.
$400, get every NFL game, news stations from all over the U.S. Like it's
Can you watch
heard-
WNBA?
I heard piracy's making like a huge comeback because of all this bullshit.
That and physical media.
for
Physical media's
whatever
coming
reason,
back.
this company is allowed to sell these boxes legally.
Yeah, because they wouldn't be able to do it. They wouldn't be able to access these things without it. That is true. I don't know how it does it.
I was paying like $80 for YouTube TV, and they just kept raising the price. I think when I initially got YouTube TV, it was like $59. By the time I stopped paying for YouTube TV, it was $89, and I'm like, this is stupid. Like I know, and I know it's $89, but if I could just spend $400 one time and have all the UFC fights, all the boxing fights, every NFL game, every WNBA game, every NBA game.
WNBA.
Was that what we do?
I'm done.
WNBA.
I'm done.
WNBA.
And I think it's made it possible because all these companies have gone to streaming
I'm
platforms.
so sick of the WNBA.
Yeah, you don't love me enough.
Not enough dildos on
don't-
the floor.
Hey, Sophie. Is it Sophie or Sophia?
No, we can't keep doing that.
No, we can until it happens. Sophia?
Sophie Cunningham.
Sophie Cunningham.
Didn't she get traded?
Jacob Wolf is still single. What are you doing with your life?
Shame.
Imagine, imagine the Division I professional athletes, the two of you can. I've seen his dad.
That would be a superhuman.
I mean, what are you doing?
Dear God.
Hang it up. Hang up the laces. Hang up the basketball. Get yourself a nice 7 foot tall prince
Oh, she's still with the fever. Okay.
named Jacob Wolf.
We want to make as much money as the men. Bah.
Yeah, that
Aren't they
died.
being subsidized by the NBA?
Yeah, they've never ran the entire business in the green. the WNBA loses money every fucking year.
And didn't what's her name sit out for like negotiations allegedly? Isn't that the theory?
Caitlin.
That she set out to negotiate? And then I heard the negotiations they were making. I was like,
I know.
those are not strong arguments. Like
I
they're-
love the girls too, but
Who's your favorite team?
the Fever.
She loves the girls.
It's this.
That's what I did. I did that.
Oh, you went like
Bah, bah, bah. What does that mean? Girl code?
that's just the thing.
Oh, it's just a thing.
Who won it? Was it the Aces again this year, or who won the?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Las Vegas Aces.
Dang, they're dominating.
Because Asia's the number one player, so
I've been telling you that, dude. I don't know why you've been sleeping on that blog.
Who did the Aces let go to the Sparks?
I
What was
can't
her
remember.
name?
Oh,
She was
Kelsey
dating
Plum.
Darren Waller.
Kelsey
Yeah, Kelsey
Yeah.
Plum.
She's the one. She's kind of gotten a little annoying about the whole WNBA negotiations and everything. So everyone's kind of shitting on her a little bit.
So
She's
what?
kinda
They're
throwing a
mad they
fit.
don't make as much money as the NBA players.
No, I know, but she's a fan, so I'm curious. What drew you to the WNBA?
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark.
Was it okay? So,
Because she went to Iowa.
oh, that's right.
She
Yeah.
lived in Des Moines, Iowa. Played for the Hawkeyes, and then she's like Caitlin Clark. And then the Fever picked her up, and then everyone from Iowa went to the Fever. So we just love her.
I will say it's funny watching WNBA with Hannah because it's like there's so much more drama.
Mhm.
Like the NBA, it's like these two dudes they don't like each
They
other.
beef on the court.
They beef on the court or whatever.
Aw,
Hannah's
boring.
like, so this game's really interesting because the point guard for this team used to be married to this lady on this team, but now she's engaged to the other girl that's on the same team as her. So now that's why these two are getting in a fist fight right now because she's about to marry her ex-wife and she left her for her and blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh my God.
So it's like it's like Love is Blind with a basketball, or
Yes.
Bro.
Everybody wants a Real Housewives of the WNBA.
Oh,
I would watch it.
What are the new reality TV shows?
Just a montage of them throwing shit in the trash and missing. Be the whole show.
What are some of the new shows that the ladies are watching these days?
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch any of those.
You don't watch any reality TV shows?
Just the
Nothing?
Kardashians.
Just the Kardashians? We watched The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
That was good.
well, Texas Wives. You put me onto that, didn't you?
Oh, dude. The
or
soft
Hunting Wives. That's what it was.
Let's talk. I want to talk about that specifically
You
in the
watched
after
the
show.
Hunting Wives?
Well, we're going to talk about that.
Zach was like, you got to watch this.
Oh,
You gotta
because he's
watch
a pervert.
No,
Of course
no,
he would
that's
love
not.
that.
No, we're going to talk about it in the after show because, like, it was just recommend. We'll get to that, but the Mormon wife thing, it just feels like it should have been one episode of a show, and they've really drug it out
Yeah.
into multiple seasons.
Because I was telling Nick about him. Like, they really drug out Jesse kissing.
Well, they were all swinging. That's like this. And the one girl, the one like leader of this TikTok group,
Taylor Frankie Paul.
Taylor Frankie Paul, TFP as some call her.
This is Mormon Wives.
Mormon wives.
I don't know
She went
anything about
live
it.
on TikTok and was like, "Yeah, we're all hooking up." Like like it's hilarious because like it's a TikTok live with thousands of people and there's like hearts and she's just ruining people's life. So
Well,
it's
she
just-
didn't ruin her life because she's going to be the new Bachelorette.
Really? Great.
I'm excited
Great.
to watch it.
Great.
I've never watched The Bachelorette since the early 2000s.
It sucks. I
have
don't like
two
it.
friends who
I got a friend.
who won The Bachelor.
He got second in COVID. Ben Smith is who I know.
Well,
You met one of them.
ruined reality TV.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the guy.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
what's that?
Sucks now.
I know.
I've given this rant before, like how caring about everybody's feelings too much has ruined reality TV. Like
And-
me and Hannah watched Survivors, and it was like, if you go back and you watch the Survivors
Perfect.
from season 1, like go watch any Survivor from like the first 20 seasons and then jump to the current Survivor. It's so much worse. Like you can go watch old Survivor highlights and it's like people standing on a telephone pole in the middle of the fucking ocean. And like the chick is like, Jeff, if I take my top off, can I have a peanut butter sandwich? And he's like, sure, fuck it, why not? And
Yeah.
she takes her top off for a peanut butter sandwich.
I've
They
seen
blur it
that.
out, obviously, but it's
Yeah.
like they went from doing that shit to like, we tried watching one of the newer seasons. It was probably like a year or two ago. And like at the beginning, the opening episode, Jeff has said, come on out, guys, every fucking episode since forever. And he opens up with, so usually I say, come on out, guys, and everybody runs out, but I'm willing to change the intro to the show because I realize that saying guys isn't really gender inclusive. So if anybody's upset, you could just raise your hand and we'll use a gender neutral term when I call everybody out. And like 1 or 2 people raise their hand that they think it's not inclusive. So like he doesn't like,
So what does he say?
I don't
He
fucking,
just says, come out.
Come on out,
yeah. Yeah.
contestants,
Yes.
survivors,
It's
baby.
like, that's so fucking lame.
But also,
Did it
I'm
show
like,
the producer offset holding a gun to his head?
Probably. But like, I watched Survivor, like, I stayed on it longer than Nick. And if you know the show, it used to be you had to find the idol, which kept you safe.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. All you needed was the idol.
Yeah.
And you kept it secret from everyone else. Because if you're like feeling they're all going to vote you out, you're going to be like, ha, joke's on you, I got the idol.
Yeah.
But now it's like you can have the idol or you can have this secret stone that
You can
does
have the
this.
enchanted anal beads.
And then you,
or you
got
can have
this and it could do this. And so now it's like,
I think the only reality TV show I really enjoy watching, I don't even know if you can consider it reality TV because, I mean, it is staged to a certain extent, but Pawn Stars, because there's some cool like artifacts.
what do you mean it's staged? He doesn't have a history expert for every obscure item on the face of the fucking planet on speed dial that's ready and willing to stop by at a minute's notice all the time.
That shit pisses me off every time. Let me just bring in an expert. I'm
the
like,
handwriting expert.
Yeah.
Here's Montezuma's butt plug encrusted with real carrots from fucking the 2000s. Like, I've got an expert. Don't worry. Like, what are we talking about here?
I went to a party with him in Trump Tower and shot.
Which one?
The big bald guy.
Oh, I was gonna say because the kid is like, he just got
The main
fake teeth
character,
and
dude.
is like running amok. He's like been arrested several times.
Whoever the main character
Plumley
is.
or whatever his name is. Chumley. That's it,
yeah.
What were you saying before?
Plumley.
That's close.
I think I was thinking, what was I? The Addams Family? Is that what that's from?
Plumley. Pugsley. That's Pugsley, yeah. No, it was SHOT Show. Me and Brandon and Cody were like just hanging out, and I guess like I'm not gonna say who invited us. I just don't want to put their information out there. He's like, hey, there's a party up at Trump Tower for SHOT Show, and we were like, and he's like, just come up and like go in there, and like we like walk in and the room's packed, and Cody goes left, Brandon goes right, and I was dying. I was like, I need like a Red Bull or something. So I like beeline towards the bar, and I look left. And there's Don Jr., there's Eric. They just get ascending in height, like Don Jr., Eric, then the guy from Pawn Stars. And I look at Cody and he just goes, and like I was like, can we leave now?
Oh my God.
It was weird.
Yeah.
It was fine. They were just, doing the thing, but it was just a weird like conversion of all the worlds at once. Nice guy though. I did want to ask him like pawn related questions, but I felt like that wouldn't have played. Like I wish I'd had like a trinket on maybe like $50 right now. Like if I just gave him something, wouldn't have worked.
No.
What reality TV do I watch? I watch Dancing with the Stars with Christy, but I said this on your show that I think it's insanely scripted.
It
Is my opinion because
Dancing with the Stars.
here's my opinion of why I think it's scripted and the outcomes are predetermined because it's one of Disney's most profitable properties, and I don't think they're going to platform anyone without like a plan afterwards. Right. So like Robert Irwin won. Everyone loves him. He was always going to win. But I feel like they're finessing a lot of the numbers because it takes us months to figure out who becomes president, but millions of people can vote online instantly with Dancing with the Stars. So it's just my opinion that I don't think Disney's going to let the American public decide who gets to become the most famous person for like a year. Because then they go on tour, they get like shows, they get podcasts, they get all these different things. I don't think ABC is going to play that fast and loose. That's just my opinion.
I mean, he was a good dancer.
No, he was great, but like it's
But also,
he got brought in a room and they're like, listen up. We like you, kid. You're Australian. We got animals. You're going to win. You're going to dance.
yeah,
Stuff like that.
that was kind of his year. He won Dancing with the Stars, and then he was on Zootopia 2.
Do you understand? Oh,
was
wait.
Disney's-
Zootopia 2 that came out after he won Dancing with the Stars?
I think so.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you see what there are, well, that's crazy. How did all those things, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not, am I wrong? No. See, this is what it's like to be Nick. It's awesome.
What are your thoughts on the new, I guess it's like a hit show, Special Forces? Have you tuned into
I haven't
that at
seen
all?
that.
I will blindly follow it because I love handsome Rudy Reyes. And I do know he actually he likes it. And from what he told me, he's like, we're not playing around with these guys. Like, he's like actually hazing them. He's like, we're
What's
making
the premise of the show?
it's like a fake boot camp thing. And they see who can survive the obstacles and stuff. And they take reality TV stars and push them through it. And they have like an SAS instructor, a MARSOC guy, which is Rudy.
Who are the celebrities on the show?
Yeah. Just different people.
Let me look
from,
up this past season.
the John and Kate +8 lady was on one season.
Kate Goslin.
Yeah. The guy from Sister Wives was on it too.
Never watched it.
Sean Johnson.
Sean
was on
Johnson.
with her husband. He was in there as well. Who's the Montana Boys? Do you know who that is? The TikTokers. They were on there. Or one of them was on there.
Yeah.
TikTokers.
That I'm signing up.
You would just, most of it's just being uncomfortable, and you've been uncomfortable. You'll be fine. That's basically it.
I mean,
Physical?
is it like actual special forces like getting smoked
You
and
have to have a
shit?
partner,
Or is
don't
it?
you?
Yeah, no, they're getting smoked. They're doing like log PT.
yeah,
like
Do you have to have a partner?
I don't know the exact. I've just seen clips of it.
Because Nick, we're gonna lose.
I don't think you could have a partner.
Honestly, I would pay a pretty large amount of money to see you two do the amazing race. Nick, we should go left. Hannah, this isn't our car.
Yeah.
Nicholas! You're like in Prague and you're like, I told you I would never go to Europe. I can't believe you made me do this, Hannah.
Yep.
Oh, it's so pretty. And she keeps stopping to take photos. You're like, it's a race, Hannah. We've got to get to the destination.
Bro, 100%.
We've got to get to the destination. I can't believe you brought me to Europe and I can't take
100%.
one photo, Nicholas. I can't believe you did this to me.
Nicholas, it's fine.
See?
It's fine.
We're in dead last. We have a handicap with no tires. Come on.
I was gonna put away our clean dishes in the dishwasher. That was it. And Nick was like, hurry up and leave. Well, you're gonna pop out our baby soon. It's fine. Let me do this.
It worked out. The boys are here.
Yeah, we made it just in time.
But yeah, the
8
special
hours later,
forces
I
thing's
pushed.
supposed to be good. Apparently it's doing very well. They
Yeah,
keep
Jesse
reviewing-
Smollett was on this last one too.
I thought he was in prison.
Cody Brown, Brianna Chicken Fried, Rudy Reyes. He's one of the
I
He's
thought
what-
he was in
instructors.
prison.
Rudy's one of the instructors. And they do
Johnny Menzel was on there.
they do things like they refer to them as like candidate and stuff like they take away their names. You know, it's the same stuff they do in the military just to kind of like
Jesse
dehumanize.
Smollett.
Yeah, Eric
tried to make-
Decker, Jesse James Decker, Nick Young, NBA player.
That's the rapper.
NBA player Nick Young.
I think it's people that are like either like coming up or trying to make a comeback type thing.
100%.
You know, like it's supposed to be good. Rudy said Rudy doesn't play, and
A lot of people quit.
I mean that's basically what it seems like it happened. They're
What-
just,
In it for cash or what?
I believe,
Charity. It's charity money, isn't it?
Oh, hell yeah.
I
That's
don't,
cool.
I don't know all those things, but like I have seen like the clips of people being like, it's cold, and they're like, I'm out. Like
Yeah.
it would just be all of us being like, God, I'm really hungry. This
Sean
sucks."
Johnson won this last.
a
Nick got
gymnast.
offered to be on a
Yeah.
Just all of us. First beginning of the episode. First one to quit's gay. It's just all of us refusing to quit the whole time.
Just being cold and
No,
hungry.
you guys should bring it back in Practical Jokers.
Okay. So, while there is no prize for the winning, all celebrity contestants receive an appearance fee for participating in the show, which is reportedly based on their level of celebrity and can range from 100,000 to 500,000.
Yeah.
The winners described the experience as deeply personal and rewarding mental challenge.
I mean, I'm not dogging them for doing it. It's probably the hardest thing most of them have ever done.
100%.
Sean Johnson, definitely not the hardest thing she's ever
No.
done. She's an Olympic athlete. She's definitely done harder things in her life, but like she probably was just like, oh yeah, this sucks. Just like pretending to do push-ups bad, you know, because she's still like 100% more athletic than all of them. We met her at a Folds of Honor game.
Yeah, I
It's
met her
actually
at
pretty cool.
when she did a podcast. I met her and her husband, and then I ran into her at Jimmy John's in your neighborhood.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's a good place.
She's great, dude. Like, held the door open for her. Her and her kids walked out, and she's like, "What do you say?" Like, made her kids like say thank you and all that stuff. I was like, "That's awesome. It's good to see."
That's good to see.
Just a parent disciplining their children.
Well, just teaching them proper manners.
No,
It's like,
I
hey,
know.
you don't just walk by somebody, holding the door open for you. You acknowledge them, you thank them, and then you go about your day.
You go about your day. Just like we're about to go over to the exclusive Underwhelming After Show on Pepperbox.Tuvalu, aka Pepperbox.tv. Thank you for being here with us. Hannah, you're the best.
I know.
Tell them where to find you. What's your podcast called?
If it's still going to be around.
It'll be around. I'm not letting you quit.
Okay.
Not after my episode. Some would call it a beautiful moment.
Sure.
What's it called?
30 Crying and Trying.
30 Crying and Trying for all your podcast needs. The
Might
ladies,
rebrand. I don't know.
don't rebrand. We just promoted, Hannah. Oh my gosh. Nicholas, I just want to take photos. It's called The Amazing Race, Hannah. Join us over on the exclusive after show, the Underwhelming After Show on Pepperbox.tv. I'm Veteran with the Sign, joined as always by the Fat Electrician. Hannah, thank you for being here. That's how it's done.
Okay, bye.
Bye.